All right, my name is Connor Lyons. I'm the Director of Sports Performance here at Saddlebrook. This is Sydney Boyton, my assistant. Oftentimes as strength and conditioning coaches, we forget that people don't like to lift weights like we do, and they don't like to do fitness. It's something that a lot of athletes tend to feel like they have to do, not something that they necessarily want to do. And so we really appreciate the kids who show up every day knowing that it's another hour of hard work. We're draining more out of the tank, but they show up with a smile, and they show up on time sometimes, and they work hard. All right, so we have 6 awards, that we're going to give out here. The first is the most outstanding for our 2 p.m. group, and that's going to go to Duru. And from our 2 p.m. group, we have our most improved, and that is Nico C. All right, and then moving on to our 5 p.m. group. These kids really worked hard after being out in the sun and being out in the heat for 4 hours. They really didn't complain. They showed up, not always with a smile, but on time, ready to work, and we really appreciate that. First is the most outstanding, and that is going to be Lev. All right, and then for most improved, we have Liam. All right, and now moving on to golf. We have our most outstanding this year was Maddox. Not here. So he did a really good job this year. And then most improved, we have Hilla. And that is all we have. Golf is up next.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start by saying thank you to our school staff, the administration, our teachers, the RA department, our fitness staff, and our resort staff that work with our students on a daily basis and really make this such a positive experience for them. So it's really a team effort. So thank you on behalf of the golf staff for all your work. This season, the Academy had some very good performances at tournaments. 2 players stood out, Hilla Dries and Mario Alvarez. They kind of set our standard. No. I'm just saying you did good. I take that back. They don't listen. No. They did very good at tournaments. Kind of led the way for the rest of our academy. Showed some of our new players how to handle tournament pressure and play. In our internal ladder matches, which we play 18 holes of golf, it's the closest thing we can simulate to a tournament. Our academy averaged a score of 7-7, which is great. That's 5 over par. It showed a lot of consistency and good decision making while they were out on the course. So this is what helps us build tournament players so they can build a resume and proceed on with college golf. I'd also like to recognize the youngest member of our academy, Cooper Waters. Cooper played in 7 events and won 4 of them. He also had 2 hole-in-ones this year. So the rest of you golfers, Cooper will give you lessons later. Cooper, great job. He did a phenomenal job with his first year here at the academy. So thank you, Cooper, and congratulations, and good luck this weekend in your next trip. All right, now to the awards. For our most improved golfer, this young man has come a long way since he joined the academy. He's really improved his overall game in all aspects. Also, probably the thing that helped him take his biggest step forward was his mental approach. Golf is an extremely mental game, just like tennis. And if you get down on yourself and you're too negative, you're never going to succeed at a high level. So the award for most improved goes to Pushan Butkur. Now our next award for the hardest worker. This young man played very well, won a tournament this year for us, defended his home turf here at Saddlebrook, won the tournament we hosted. He's come a long way also. He's matured throughout the year, which has helped him. And the award for hardest worker goes to Kaito Takahashi. The best parent in the family. Now tennis is up.
All right. All right. Can't believe it's already been, first off, thank you staff, thanks to tennis staff, school, everybody. I know everybody said it a few times already. But these awards go out. It was, this year was this was a good group. This was a really good, hardworking group. A lot of decision making that us as the coaches staff made. It wasn't just me voting, so don't just hold me accountable. But all the coaches got, and there was a lot of close calls and a lot of votes and a lot of things. So I can't believe it's already been a year. We kind of dread this moment because, giving out awards, I think everybody deserves something. So some people won't be recognized. But just know, from this staff, you guys did an excellent job this year. So give yourselves a round of applause. All right, here we go. The well-anticipated tennis awards. We're going to start off with the most approved. This gentleman started up with us with a, I know you guys are going to start guessing already, and I know you guys know UTR numbers, with a 10.17 UTR. This person has a career record of 63 wins and 26 losses in his career. He is now an 11.41 UTR. Not only has his English improved, so has his tennis game. This gentleman You know, he's out there working hard. He's got a lot of skill to his game. And not only, you know, did he win a few tournaments and take home some money, he even took one of our coaches out in one of the finals here. On March 2nd, it was 10-5 in the third set. Jorge, if you don't remember, Haruka, come on up. No chance. Speech? Okay. All right, still also most improved this year. This lady came to us with a 7.08 UTR. It's currently an 8.14, so a good increase over one UTR. Career record right now, getting here into the States, and has 28 wins, 10 losses, and hopefully the next few years we get some more victories, some more tournament victories out of her. Best win this year should be the 8.49, so the sky's the limit. Keep working hard. We'll see you back here hopefully next year. Duru, come on up. Okay. All right, next one. What do you guys have? All right, our sportsmanship award. I'll start with the ladies' side on this one. You know, I know this person has, you know, dealt with some injuries the past year. Spirits are always good, comes back, works hard, has bounced back, on a roll right now, playing a lot of tournaments, getting back into it. And some of these numbers I was looking on stuff, and you know, I'm a kind of stat person, so were kind of shocking to me. So this year, you know, current record was like 17-16, coming back from some injury. Best win, they beat a 6.51. Has a career match total of like 132 wins and 160 losses. And this girl, you wouldn't tell, gets down, keeps plugging away. Great with the peers. Durga, come on out here. All right, so I'm not the only one doing speeches this year. I have actually, Jorge will take the next one.
I want to present the Sportsmanship Award for the boys' side. This student approaches every practice, match, and tournament with positivity, maturity, and more importantly, with a smile on his face. He shows respect for teammates, opponents, staff, and he competes with determination, no matter what the challenge is in front of him. So I would like to present the Sportsmanship Award winner, Lev Aptekar. So now we move to the hardest worker awards. For the boys' side, this student has shown day after day that success is not just about talent, it's about showing up, putting in the work, and staying focused on the long-term goals. His education has made him a role model, not only for his teammates, but I believe also for the academy staff. If you've been around the academy long enough, you probably know who I'm talking about. He's recently committed to Yale University. So, Ryan Bedwick.
And I'm back up again. All right. Hardest worker on the ladies' side. I have all this written down. I kind of got off it. This person's currently a 7.09 UTR. Obviously has a career record of 53 wins, 22 losses. The past couple months have not been easy for her. So she kind of knows, and I know you guys know who we're kind of talking about already. This person, you know, obviously is in the gym after hours, obviously not the past few weeks, but the amount of hard work this lady has put into the first 7 months of the season, and you know, we can't wait to have her back. Hopefully it's soon. You. And by the way, you won this award last year and wasn't here because she was back home, so it's nice to see her in person. Dominic, you're up.
So this next award will go to a girl that has been a leader in this academy. She's been setting the example on a daily basis. She's an excellent competitor and hard worker. I've been spending a lot of time with her on court lately, and even though sometimes I feel like I'm getting many reps as a tennis coach, but also as a psychologist, I feel like we were able to gain lots of trust, and it's been a lot of fun sharing the court with her. Nothing. Her improvement has been unbelievable. Been talking to lots of head coaches for next year for her for full 2027. It's exciting to be part of her journey and see where this goes. Congratulations to Arina. Player of the Year. All right, sorry for not specifying. So it's gonna be, next award is gonna be Player of the Year in the guys' side. So, short story. So, I still remember when this guy came to Saddlebrook the first time in January 2025. And after the first week, this guy was crying. It's like devastated, absolutely devastated, because he didn't feel any confidence and wanted to go back home. And so it's been a lot of work this past year and a half. And yeah, that happened. It was like this Thursday afternoon, court 8. I still remember after practice, and it's been a lot. But he came here, yes, January 2025 as a UTR 10.7, and after 1 year and a half, it's been increased to 12.1. So that's been good. We came a long way. It's been a very, very exciting journey. It's been a roller coaster, ups and downs, lots of work. Also here on the mental side. But I've seen his game is very similar to mine. We come from similar background in Europe, so it's been lots of fun to be part of his journey. Been traveling to some ITF together, Eddie Hare, Plantation, Coral Gables, Trinidad, Puerto Rico, and Costa Rica. He signed recently for Brown for fall 2027. Been a pleasure. Congrats to Player of the Year. This is just the beginning. Congrats, Achilleas.
I do have one more award that, is new this year. I'm going to have, Coach Nelson come on up here and present another quick award, a little fun award for the staff.
Hi everyone, this is Coach Nelson, like Coach Sean introduced me. I'm also the racket stringer and racket technician for the Saddlebrook Tennis Academy. And it's been my first year with the Academy. I've had an amazing time. It's arguably the funnest job I've had so far, so good decision from moving from Orlando. Something that we take a lot of pride on is that we set up the Lakeside office as a stringing center, like a hub. Like we brought the stringing machine, we brought all the reels, I brought a customizing machine. I'm a big racket stringing nerd, so Coach Sean went ahead and called it the Nelson's Nook. So I really, really enjoy that office. I spend a lot of time there stringing for the kids. It's pretty cool to see them walk in and talk to me about their matches, about their love life, their performance and stuff. So yeah, I feel like the office has become a pretty cool place for the kids to come and talk about tennis and life and drop off the rackets. So I'm going to be presenting a little different award this year, a little fun one. And just to give you some statistics, this year between me, Coach Ed, Coach Larry, Coach David, and Coach Davide, we strung a total of 947 rackets. That equals a total of 37,880 feet, which equals 7 times the height and depth of the Grand Canyon and the altitude where commercial airplanes fly. 37,880 feet of string. That's a lot of string. Everyone's been really good at dropping off rackets. We've been trying to go paperless, so we don't do paper anymore. We're doing it through this computer when we have internet. Everyone's really been good at dropping off the rackets, like I said. Not so great at paying them on time, right, Nico? Sure. Okay. But it was cool. Like I said, we got to experiment with weights, with strings, with tensions. So for a nerd like myself, it's like seeing kids experiment with all that stuff is pretty cool. I really like it. But anyway, I'm proud to present this certificate of most likely to break strings to this student with a very peculiar signature. It's a quick story that I'm going to say. But at the beginning of the season, I was stringing his rackets. He would be coming and picking them off. I've been asking him for his money. And I would have this device where I would take his payment and he would have to write down a signature, like most transactions. So he's a pretty tall guy. So he looks down on me, dead in the eye, and just dots it. And I'm like, dude, you gotta give me something more. You cannot just sign something with a dot. So he pauses, he looks at me, dead in the eye, straight face, blue eyes, and he draws a line. Much better, good job. So, with that being said, the student most likely to break strings with 57 rackets strung, equaling 2,200 feet, 7.6 football fields. Braden Lambert, your Saddlebrook Tennis Academy string breaker.
All right. I do want to take a moment just to recognize some key staff. These are staff members that have worked hard to make this event truly special. One is Ms. Keys. She's my right-hand person. I can't thank her enough for the planning, the organizing, the corresponding with resort departments, parents, students, to help make today's event as special as possible for everyone. To my SPS staff, thank you for making this day and event come together so smoothly. It takes a village, and that's not just my staff, but every staff member here. It takes a village, and I appreciate everyone that has helped to make today amazing. Mr. Rosinski, I always say it, but thank you for everything you do to capture all the special moments for our students and families. You're involved in making lasting memories for them all, especially if they can't be here. So, I do want to thank everyone for being in attendance today at our Awards Day Luncheon, for joining us to celebrate the hard work and success of our student athletes. It's been a pleasure to watch them all grow and flourish this year. We are grateful for your unwavering support, parents, of our academic and our athletic programs, and we look forward to seeing some of you Friday, it's only 2 days away, June 5th, at our graduation ceremony. Our graduation ceremony, if everybody can be there by 5:45, we're going to promptly start at 6. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful afternoon. Your coaches spoke to you about what you're supposed to be doing. Please remember that, okay? And if some of you are not at our graduation, please have a safe trip home. Thank you. Thank you to special guests as well. It's the Dartmouth College Book Award. So Mr. Timmerman, attorney at law, graduate of Dartmouth College, class of 1989, and an active member of the Dartmouth Club of Tampa Bay, is here to present the Dartmouth College Book Award to one of our current 11th graders. Mr. Timmerman?
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me today. I'm Todd Timmerman. I'm the president of the Dartmouth Club of Tampa Bay. I've been doing this award for a number of years here at Saddlebrook, and I'm always amazed at the caliber of student athletes that you have here. The Dartmouth Book Award encourages intellectual excellence and recognizes students who have excelled academically and in their extracurricular activities, in this case, generally athletics. The book is a bound copy of the poetry of Robert Frost, who was Dartmouth class of 1865 and a professor at Dartmouth for many years until his death. The student that we're going to award this to this year is an exceptionally accomplished scholar whose strength lies in her discipline, focus, and quiet determination. She approaches her work with seriousness and care, consistently meeting high academic standards and demonstrating the integrity, maturity, and perseverance that distinguish her as a respected member of your school community. As a member and distinguished officer of both the National Honor Society and Student Council, she represents Saddlebrook Prep with dedication and self-assurance. As a student athlete in your tennis program, she brings that same composure to the court, balancing academic excellence with the demands of competitive athletics. She leads not by seeking the spotlight, but by setting a steady example for others and reflecting the core values of Saddlebrook Prep, expanding the mind, building the body, and shaping the character. It's with great pride that I present the 2026 Dartmouth College Book Award to Durga Vishnu. Congratulations, Durga. We're confident that you will continue to excel academically and make a lasting positive impact on Saddlebrook Prep.
present our high school academic awards. The school and administrative staff look at the class participation, preparedness, and overall academic progress made by students at each grade level to determine who stood out and was deserving of our grade level academic awards. So, can the following students join me on stage? And I'm going to ask that you come up this way, and when you exit this way so that Ms. Campbell can get a picture of you with your award. Okay? So, for our 9th grade Spartan Pursuit of Excellence Award, it's going to go to Lev Aptekar. Our 10th grade Spartan Academic Achievement Award goes to Nicholas Cahaga. Our 11th grade Spartan Scholastic Achievement Award goes to Arena Vancevich. Our AP Scholar of Excellence Award goes to Juan Van. So we also have our 12th grade Distinguished Academic Honors Awards. Our co-salutatorians are August Yost and Guan Van. And our 12th grade Distinguished Honors for our valedictorian is Conrad Katlax. Ms. Wilby, can you please join me on stage?
The School Recognition Award, introduced in 2025 by College Board, celebrates students who demonstrated academic excellence within their school community. To qualify, a student must score in the top 10% of their high school's test takers on the PAST and MSQT test and/or earn a 3+ on 2 or more distinct AP exams by 10th grade. The award recognizes students of all backgrounds and from schools across the country, helping higher education institutions connect with talented students nationwide. Based on their 24-25 scores, we are pleased to announce the following students were selected by the College Board to receive the School Recognition Awards this year. Conrad Catlabs, Ron Van, Durga Vishnu, and Krishnan Reddy Budapur. Well done. Career and Technical Education, CTE, is a national educational approach that equips students with the skills and knowledge necessary to enter the workforce or pursue further occupational training. CTE programs nationally follow structured sequences of courses organized into 16 career clusters and 79 career pathways, guiding students from foundational knowledge to advanced technical competencies. Completion of a pathway involves 3 to 4 years of sequential coursework. This year, we are pleased to recognize one of our seniors who took Principles of Entrepreneurship as a sophomore, Business Management and Law as a junior, and Business Ownership as a senior online over the last 3 years to successfully complete the entrepreneurship pathway in the business career cluster. Please help me congratulate Hilla Dries on accomplishing this achievement. Back to you, Mrs. Barrett.
I would like to take a moment to recognize our honors graduates. Our honor graduates have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher throughout high school. They will receive a medallion to wear during graduation and take home with them. Can the following seniors please come to the front of the stage? That would be Hilla, August, Conrad, Maddox, and Guam. Congratulations. So next we're going to be handing out our President's Award for Educational Excellence and Achievement. We have gold certificates, which recipients scored a 3.5 or higher for the 25-26 school year. So it's not all 4 years, just this year. Completion of all online classes for the school year, met by the deadline, and then no grade on the report card below a C. Actually, a C. So, let me read. First, we have Annie Tran. Braden Lambert. Joao Brodetsky. Irina Vansovich. Nataraj Vishnu. And Pushan Budikar. So someone asked, I'll say it again, it's the Presidential Award of Educational Excellence. We also have silver certificates. So this is a 3.0 or higher GPA for the 25-26 school year, completion of all online classes, and no grade below a B on your report card. So Cooper Waters. Brian Lee. Eddie Stetter. Lev Aptekar. Nicholas Kahega. Lola Fair. Achilles Mattress. Durga Vishnu. Now, is that Hilla Dries? Andrew Marcotte. And Lon Van. These are our silver certificate award winners. Now we have some special recognition awards. We have middle school graduate awards. I'd like to introduce Ms. Teston. She joined Saddlebrook Prep this year and continues to develop our middle school students' academic skills and abilities. She's worked hard to prepare them to transition to the next grade. So, into our high school, Ms. Teston.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get to this. Today is a special day. It's a day of celebration, day of reflection, and a day for looking towards the bright future that awaits our middle school students as they transition to high school. I would like to show my gratitude for all of your hard work. Hold on.
Until it's your first year.
And I'm gonna miss you, so I'm sad. And all of your enthusiasm and the joy that you brought to our classroom. It's been an honor to witness your growth and your development, and I've seen you all learn and persevere when you were challenged and cultivate friendships that will last a lifetime. And I want to thank you very much for bringing your best every day to the classroom. Hold on. Although we are all here, you're all here for a common purpose, each one of you brought something unique and a fresh perspective in how you contributed to the classroom environment. And I got you something because I thought it might cut down on some of the crying, but it hasn't. So this is an American tradition, Eddie, you, and Brian. A lot of times when students graduate from 5th grade and they go on to middle school and then they go on to high school, their parents will buy them, "Oh, the places you'll go." And your teachers will sign this and tell you all the wonderful things that you brought into their life by being in their classroom. And so I wrote you all something, and I have books for each and every one of you, and you can keep them in your dorms. And next year, when at the end of the school year, you can give them to your 9th grade teachers, and so on and so forth. So this is just a little American tradition for you guys, and a way for me to tell you how much I appreciate you and what wonderful people you are, and how blessed I feel that you were in my class this year. So, remember, moving on from middle school is not the end, but rather the beginning of an adventure in your life. Embrace it with courage, passion, and unwavering commitment to your dreams. And I believe that you're going to come up here, Brian, Eddie, and you, and we have plaques.
The list because I have other stuff on the next page that she couldn't see. So we have SPS Core Values, DICE Awards. These awards are given to 2 students that embody Saddlebrook Prep School's core values of expanding the mind, building the body, and shaping the character through self-discipline, persistence, dedication, and a strong work ethic. This year, our lessons focused on the following: determination, intention, communication, and empathy. I would like to proudly present our Saddlebrook Core Values Award for high school to Duru. And our middle school to Cooper Waters. Just a few more, I promise. Our Outstanding Student Council Officer Awards. This award is given to our student council officers that have shown dedication and leadership throughout the entire year. These individuals can be counted on to take on leadership responsibilities without needing to be prompted or reminded. I would like to proudly present the Outstanding Student Council Officers Awards to Hilla Dries and Juan Frazier. We have our National Honor Society Exemplar Award. This award is given to the National Honor Society member who represents the 4 pillars of NHS: outstanding scholarship, philanthropic service, exemplary leadership, and impeccable character throughout the year. These individuals stand as pillars of excellence. This individual, I should say, stands as a pillar of excellence, upholding the highest standards of our institution and positively supporting our community. I would like to proudly present our National Honor Society Exemplar Award to Conrad Catlaps. All right, we have the last 2 awards. So we started a new tradition. At the beginning of the year, students are placed into 4 Saddlebrook houses: Federer, Laver, Nicholas, and Palmer. The houses participate in a variety of activities to earn points throughout the year and to compete for the House Cup. At Saddlebrookathon, the houses compete in daily team activities. We had the antler toss, we had the bucket challenge, we had can jam, we had a Velcro toss, but it was the entire team that participated. Then they played dodgeball and field day games like that crisscross challenge and the human foosball. For that, we have our house winner, and for something new, we have a medallion for the winning team. What color do you think I'm going to pull out here? Can you see it? Congratulations, Laver. You're on the House Cup. So please come up, Johan, Juan, to get your medallion. Irina, Naraj, Braden, and Haruka. Les, and you, and Cooper. Everybody stay up here for the team and take pictures of your house cup. And our sponsors, please, yep, come on up.
It's heavy.
Where's mine? All right. Yep. All right, congratulations to the Laver team. Good job, Laver. Yes, or Mr. can take it. So next we have the Spirit helmet, and this is given to the house that shows the most spirit, positivity, and good sportsmanship throughout the year. The helmet is earned, again, in the same way, but so this year's Spirit helmet, and I kind of wanted to do this little, we've got Spirit, yes we do, we've got Spirit, how about Labor House? Labor? They didn't help, but they didn't win. Nicholas House won. You won the Spirit helmet, or the helmet. You all sign it. It's in your color, and it will sit in the bookcase for the entire year next year. So, Nicholas House, come on up. Now we're going to turn it over to our sports performance staff. Please come to the stage to hand out your awards, Connor and Sydney.